It's back at you. It's what they're talking about. Here we have Toppert, who's one of the best three-point shooters in the conference, shooting 50% from the three line. And, of course, here's another Trey. Excellent ball movement. We talked about New Mexico spreading the floor, playing loose. They've done this before. It's Act 2. Same thing they did against Air Force Academy. They spread it out, running the shot clock. The game is right with their tempo. As Coach Evans mentioned, they've handled the pressure. They haven't turned the ball all that much.
Smith, Toppert for three. Big shot.
He's not going to keep missing that shot. You get in those kind of looks, he's not going to keep missing. Nice pushing transition, spot up three.
And Chad Toppert can shoot it.
He can shoot it. Great shooting. He got a lot of confidence in his shot.
It's not going to go away.
No, they're not going to go away. If they take good shots, they came to play tonight.
Toppert drives in, and the three-point ace with the drive to the hoop and a finger roll.
So you had to get out and you had to guard him because he's such a great three-point shooter. And he showed you another side of his game, putting it on the floor, bouncing it, going to the basket. Just tremendous family.
Some game missed the free throw. New Mexico trails by a point. Toppert's three gives the Lobos the lead.
If you would tell old Richie McKay with 3:40 to go, they'd have a two-point lead, I think he'd have took that and give himself a chance to win the ball game.
A chance now. White gets his 12th point on the night, all in the second half. The big guy came alive in the final 20 minutes.
Just on nothing but just guts. He's just playing on guts.
Tied at 60. 17,000 dressed in red. After Thomas and Max center humming.
They're going 1-4 flat, 1-4 flat, give him a chance to penetrate the pitch. There's the shot he's looking for.
Toppert again.
Nice decision by Richie McKay to go 1-4 flat, spot him up in the corner, and give him a shot. That gets rid of some of that pressure.
Back-to-back threes by Toppert, and now a little defense. Danridge trying to dig out the loose ball. He has it. Prentice. Players hitting the deck left and right, and Prentice, a wise decision to turn it back.
Need to go 1-4 flat again and get Toppert another look.
Pair of teams going toe-to-toe. UNLV without Kevin Kruger tonight. New Mexico without J.R. Giddens. Each side a bit short-handed. And it's not that UNLV took New Mexico lightly. It's that the Lobos have played extremely well.
Hey, character always wins. These guys are showing a lot of character out there on the court. The Lobos I'm talking about. Both teams are, but the Lobos are playing extremely hard in a ball game that a lot of people didn't give them a chance in.
Chad Toppert, 5 3-pointers tonight. 6 is his season high. And coach, let's take a look at our VW drive of the game. Well, Ryan Kirsten has played a good ball game tonight, and the things we learned from you that off of a good drive and a kick when you got a shooter like Toppert.
I'll tell you, we went to that 1-4 flat, and you look and see he spotted up in that corner. They got it, you know, it's natural for a guy, once a guy penetrates to try to step over and help, he's wide open. You get the wide open look, he's most of the time going to knock it down.
See, the things we pick up, these coaching things, you don't have to necessarily score to earn the VW drive of the game. If you drive, people collapse and kick, equally as valuable. I'm learning, Coach. I take good notes.
Welcomes the visitors from Albuquerque, the New Mexico Lobos. We welcome you, Rich Cellini, alongside the former Utah coach, Joe Cravens. It's at the point in the season when it's been frustrating for both of these sides. Coach, it's time to play happy.
Well, it is. I think this will be an entertaining game tonight, Rich. Both teams been very good all season on offense. Defense has been a liability, and I don't expect that to change the third week of February.
We have some super sophomores in today's game, a term that you've used throughout the season. Let's begin with New Mexico's Chad Toppert.
Well, Chad Toppert is a member of those super sophomores I've been calling. One of the best catch-and-shoot three-point shooters in the league. He's got very long arms, a very high release point, and which enables him to get that shot off in a crowd. Watch for him to play off the draw and kick of those outstanding New Mexico guards tonight.
Try very hard to keep that ball in front of him, Rich.
Defense, you say, huh, Coach?
Well, I've kind of might have dropped the ball, so to speak, making defense the key to victory here. We could say whoever plays the least worst defense might have a chance to win. Both these teams have been pretty good all year on offense, but just haven't been able to get it done at the defensive end. Much pass virtually by Sean Green, who is a great passer to lead to that three-point shot.
Chad Toppert answers with a 3 for New Mexico.
This is an interesting matchup. Chad Toppert on Sean Green, the two top three-point shooters in the league. They may have gotten together before the game and worked out a deal. You let me hit a couple, I'll let you hit a couple. Kind of understand how the game's going to be called.
Toppert looking for a little room. Dean was in his hip pocket in a hurry.
Well, that's a tough matchup for Daniel Dean, really a post player and used to playing post defense. That's going to be hard for him to chase Toppert around the perimeter, as I just mentioned.
Yeah, it's a nice little two-man game between Ferris and Toppert, and Chad drops in 3 to tie it at 19.
Well, I don't believe that's how Sean Green gets a lot of threes, is that little counterflow play where they bring it away from him and then turn and look back across the grain as he fill cuts. Kind of a little bit of the Air Force offense there, but Sean Green great at catching the ball in a position to be ready to shoot that quick release.
Another quick release. This time it's Chad Toppert who hits again from long range. So the marksmen, the three-point shooters, Green for Utah, now Toppert for New Mexico. We have a one-point game.
It's unusual to see two guys that size, 6'8" and 6'6", to get to the three-point shot so much. As I said, Chad Toppert with long arms and an extraordinarily high release on these three-point shots.
Lobo basketball is Giddens and Jeffrey Henfield in the ball game. Rolls into town, and obviously everything clicked for Neil Doherty and the Horned Frogs today.
Well, that's good to see for TCU, but not good for the league overall with trying to get as many teams as they can in the NCAA.
Toppert again from long range.
As I talked about, Chad Toppert playing off the dribble penetration of the guards, both he and Sean Green knowing how to get to that shot off of penetration, but you can't let Toppert catch it out there all alone, and he's just going to drill it for the rest of the evening.
Coach are dominating New Mexico on the glass, and Daniel Dean is giving a terrific lift of energy off the bench.
Daniel's given us done a great job just with his effort, his energy. We got to do a better job of guarding and not helping up certain guys. Let's just scout the report. Toppert, what's he do? Shoots it. Got to make help, stay on it.
Good luck in the second half.
Thanks, Joe.
Utah's got to help themselves by finding Chad Toppert, that super sophomore we talked about, 4 for 6 from the three-point line. And that's all he's going to do is shoot three-pointers, so you know where to find him. Tough matchup, Sean Green trying to guard him. But then Utah's got to limit their turnovers, Rich. To help themselves, they got 11 turnovers, and that's just not going to help them.
Well, look at our leading scorers, and Toppert's, all of his points have come from beyond the arc.
He like I said, 4 for 6, and as you try to convince your guys where to find him, he's going to be at the three-point line. He's not going to be in the paint. He's not going to be around the free throw line. Find him in transition. Find him around the three-point line. And, again, get out there, make him put it on the floor. He's a guy that you want to close too hard and make him dribble to a shot, not let him catch and shoot.
Cools off in the extra period. He was sensational in the second half. Smith feeds Toppert for the layup.
Transition defense. Utah, as soon as they drop their guard in conversion or transition defense, New Mexico just runs it right down the throat for an easy score.
Toppert gets his shot off and hits the bottom of the well.